of Tom Miller, the car number 10.
Is Danny Smith of that 4-car, your early leader. He's just jumped out by a 5-car length. Followed by the 36 of Greg Daggett. Working over the third spot, we have the car number 0, Steve Irwin to the inside. Daggett slips Irwin down the backstretch. He's got second place. Watching that number 9 orange car of Boston Reed as he moves up from the 7th spot. He's all the way into 3rd as he heads into turn 3. He's eyeing the car 0 of Steve Irwin. Still out front, the car number 4 of Danny Smith, followed by the 0 of Steve Irwin. The 3rd spot belongs to the 9 of Boston Reed. Your race right now is for the 4th hole. That's 16 of Greg Wheeler to the inside of Danny. Dustin Reed in that 9-car down the backstretch. He's made the pass. A little do-si-do-lo. Watch Steve Irwin on the inside of the 0-car. Still out front from Andy Lead. He's going to be coming up on lap car soon here. Danny Smith, your leader in the 4-car. Austin Reed running second in the 9. Then it's the 0-car of Steve Irwin. The 16 of Wheeler. The 00 of Jody Hunt. The 36 is Greg Daney. And the 49 car is Greg Dahlman. Rounding out the field is the 10 of Tom Miller. Flag lap for that car number 4 of Danny Smith. Boston Reed trying to close, but he's got a huge gap to make up as they come in. Staring down the checkered flag. Your first heat race winner of the gloss at Winston Motor Speedway. The 4 of Danny Smith, followed by the 9, car of Boston Reed. Then it's the 0 of Steve Irwin. Rounding out your top 4, the 16 of Greg Wheeler. This spot belongs to Jody Hunt with 6 going to the 49 of Dahlman.
Take it away, Mark.
Chuck Wilson from the outside pole is going to grab the early leader, looking to follow him for that second row. Is the 25 of Ken Mackey down the backstretch into the top spot as he grabs a point away from Wilson. As they head out of turn 2, it's still the 25 of Mackey, the 55 of Wilson, then it's Barney in the 64 running 3rd. The 15 car is Fred Bliss running 4th, battling with 85 of Dustin Daggett. Down the backstretch still, Mackey by 5 car lengths, Wilson second. Good battle for 3rd here. Watch the 85 of Dustin Daggett moving up on the 64 of Randy Barney. Barney trying to use the low line. Daggett checking him over for that 3rd spot. Running right now in the 5th spot is the 15 of Bliss. The 46 is Heiskin. And rounding out the field is the 26 of Gary Fast. Dustin Daggett trying to get to the inside. Barney closes the door down the backstretch. Still up front though, the car 25 of Ken Mackey. Down the backstretch, he's trying to move up the spot in the rear of the field. 55 of Mackey, followed by the 55 of Wilson. Then it's Daggett in the 85, then Barney in the 64. Those are your top 4 runners. White flag lap, heat race 2. Staring down the checkered flag and picking up the win, the car 25, Ken Mackey, followed by Chuck Wilson in the 55, and then the 85 of Dustin Daggett, and picking up the 4th spot on that last turn in the 15 of Fred Bliss. And rounding out the top 5, the 64 is Randy Varney.
Race fans, give it up to car number 25, Ken Mackey.
On the pole will be Danny Smith in the car number 4. Outside of him is the 25 of Ken Mackey. In the second row is the number 9 of Boston Reed. Then it's the 55 of Chuck Wilson. The third row is made up of the 0 of Steve Irwin and the 85 of Dustin Daggett. Making out the last row, and the inside is the number 16 of Greg Wheeler, and outside of him is the 15 of Fred Bliss. Yearly leader, he's got the top spot, followed by the 25 of Mackey. A good battle for the 3rd spot. Watch Boston Reed at the inside of the number 9. The 55 of Chuck Wilson using the high line. He's going to go door to door down the backstretch with the 25 of Ken Mackey. Right now, your battle is for the second hole. Up front, the 4 of Danny Smith. Still Danny Smith with a commanding lead. It's Ken Mackey running second. Reed and Wilson battling for the second spot. Dustin Daggett in the 85. He jumps to the high side. He wants to do-si-do the 55 of Chuck Wilson. We can go 3 abreast into turn 3. Daggett on the outside, fighting for that 3rd spot. He's going to come out of turn 4. He's got it. And still the 4 of Danny Smith, your point leader. The 25 is Mackey running second. Daggett in the 85 is 3rd. The 55 is Wilson in the 4th. White flag lap for that car number 4 of Danny Smith. And here he is in dominating fashion coming out of turn 4. Picking up the heat. A dash win, the 4 of Danny Smith. Second spot goes to the 25 of Mackey. Then Daggett in the 85. Wilson in the 55. Rounds out your top 4. Sprint cars are turning 13.5 second laps here at Winston Motor Speedway. 13.5 on that car number 4 of Danny Smith, your dash winner for the Gloss.
Years old, he's married, he's a cam grinder. In the TRM Racing Special, Tom Miller. Tom's on the 4-wheeler giving Jody Hunt a little push. Next to him is a driver that's been around this area for a long time. He's a Great Lakes Outlaw Sprint Series regular. He was burnt very bad in a nasty fire at Hartford Speedway last year, and we're really proud that he's back with us, and we're glad to see him here. He's 41 years old. He lives down the road in Marne, Michigan. He's the 1999 I-96 track champion. In the Shelley Racing number 46, Robert Heiskin. Next to Robert, this is probably our farthest traveler that runs at every Great Lakes Outlaw Sprint Series show. He joined the series this year, and we're really proud to have him as a member, and we hope he'll stick with us for a lot of years to come. He's 45 years old. He's married with 3 children. He hails from Paddock Lake, Wisconsin, in the 36D, Greg Daney. Another local Northern Michigan driver that's also one of our regular guys. We like to call him one of our regular guys, although he doesn't quite make all the shows because of his job restrictions. He's 36 years old. He's a millwright. He lives down the road in Kalkaska, driving the number 26 car, Gary Fast. Next in the 49T car, he was a regular with us a couple years ago. He's backed off and running some of the 360 stuff, but we're really glad to have him at any race he can come back to. He's 29 years old. He lives in Grand Ledge, Michigan. He's driving a Stealth chassis. His girlfriend is whoever he brings to the track on that night. And today is his 30th birthday, so give him a round of applause there. Greg Dahlman in the 49T. Now this is as local as they get. He's from Muskegon, Michigan. I've known and raced against this guy for hundreds of laps at hundreds of tracks. I'm glad he's still around. He's 42 years old. He's an automotive machinist. He's driving the Varney's Motorsports number 64, Randy Varney. Starting in front of Randy, he's not in line here, but he's 39 years old. He's single, ladies. He's also our 2000 Great Lakes Outlaw Sprint Series point champion, and as of tonight, he is in the lead in the points this year. He's from he's from Holland, Michigan, driving the JLH Motorsports car, Jody Hunt. Next to him in the number 15 J&J, 43 years old, single machinist. From Broman, Michigan, wherever that is. It's Flying Freddie Bliss. Next to Fred, one of our Hoosier contingent. We got a lot of Indiana drivers that follow us on a regular basis. This fellow's driving a J&J car. He's 53 years old. He's the 2000 Dealer's Choice Wing Sprint main winner. Tonight is a Dealer's Choice qualifier for all of you that didn't know all these classes of cars. Anybody that wins tonight has a free ride into the Dealer's Choice. He hails from Columbia City, Indiana, Greg Wheeler. Next in line is another one of our Hoosier contingent. Very strong runner, as all these fellas are. Last year, he was a 3-time Gloss feature winner. This year, he's already won one in his home track of Kokomo, Indiana. He's only 18 years old, but he runs like most veterans around the country. He'll be an exciting one to watch starting back in the pack tonight in the Keppel Motorsports Maxim, number 9 from Logansport, Indiana, Boston Reed. Next in the number 0, he's 23 years old. He's single. He lives in Davison, Michigan. He is the current SOD 360 point leader. He come up here to run with us tonight and take on these big boys, and we'll see what happens. He's been running good all night long, Steve Irwin. The next guy in line has more championships than I can even talk about, including many against me that I don't want to talk about. He's not driving his own car tonight. He's in the 55J owned by Bob Jones out of Toledo. He hails from Toledo. He's been the track champion everywhere I can think about. He was 3rd in Gloss points last year. He was the leader going into our last race, and because of an unfortunate accident, he ended up 3rd. He's right up there in points again, driving the 55 from Toledo, Ohio, Chuck Wilson. Next in line is another one of our young lions. He was a feature winner here last year at Winston Speedway, put on a hell of a show for you guys. That was his first feature win ever. He's won quite a few since, including the $3,000 to win King of Michigan race at Hartford a couple weeks ago. He's from Portland, Michigan. He's 18 years old, number 85, Dustin Daggett. Now the front row for tonight. This guy was the 89, 90, 92, 96, and 2000 Butler point champion. He also, while running with us full-time last year and got 5th in our points, managed to win the Butler championship, running there part-time. 37 years old. He's an engineer. He's been racing for 23 years. From Manitoba Beach, Michigan, Ken Mackey. The guy starting on the pole, most of you that are sprint car fans already know him. He's a full-time racer. He's raced with the World of Outlaws full-time, with the All-Stars full-time. We're proud to see him come to a lot of Great Lakes Outlaw Sprint Series races. He's been the car to beat all night. A week ago, he won the Brad Doty Classic, $13,000 to win All-Star show at Attica Speedway. We're glad to have from Danville, Indiana, Danny Smith.
I won't bother you no more tonight. Next time by, we got to be awfully loud because they got to hear us. 3 wide. Wave your hat. Scream, kids. Scream, Mom. Come on, Dad. Get up. Don't be bashful. On your feet, everybody. Ready? Let's go. Make some noise. Okay, everybody, down and dirty. Let's get dirty. Take away, Mark Jalvik. Let's hear some announcing.
On the pole will be Danny Smith in that 4 car. The 25 is Ken Mackey. Row 2, Dustin Daggett in the 85 and Chuck Wilson in the 55. Row 3 has Steve Irwin in the 0 car and Boston Reed in the 9. Row 4 is Greg Wheeler and Fred Bliss in the 16 and 15. Jody Hunt, that 00 car, is going to make up the next row. Outside of him is Muskegon's very own Randy Varney in the 64. Next row back is the 49 of Greg Dahlman and the 26 of Gary Fast. A little further back, we have the 36 of Greg Daney and the 46 of Robert Heiskin, and rounding out the field, the number 10 of Tom Miller. Danny Smith with the early hammer down. He's got a 4-car length advantage already. Watch Dustin Daggett in that 85 as he pulls up next to the 25 of Mackey. They're going to go side by side in turns 3 and 4. Daggett wants that second spot. Looks like he's got the advantage over the 25 of Mackey. A little bit further back, we have the cars 55 of Chuck Wilson as well as the 9-car of Boston Reed battling it out. We're already into single file racing. It's still the 4-car of Danny Smith. The 85 is Dustin Daggett. The 25 car running third is Ken Mackey. 55 Chuck Wilson running fourth. Little contact down the front stretch here as the 49 car has to slow down. That's Greg Dahlman as they clipped wings here over here in turn 4. We'll get him slowed down as the yellow comes out as the 49 of Dahlman pulls his way to the inside. Back to racing here.
You folks see that orange cone in the backstretch? They got to stay single file. Watch him pull that cone out of the raceway.
Green flag in hand, bumper to bumper. Danny Smith putting the hammer down. He's followed by Dustin Daggett coming out of 3 and 4. Look at that, a green flag. We're back to racing. Danny Smith again pulls away 4-car length. Watch Dustin Daggett though in the 85 running second. The 25 is Ken Mackey. Then it's Boston Reed rounding out the top 4. Your 5th spot right now belongs to the 55 of Chuck Wilson. Then it's the 0 of Steve Irwin. Greg Wheeler making up that 7th spot. He's followed by the 00 car of Jody Hunt. Now the the backstretch still. Danny Smith in dominating fashion, pulling a 4-car length lead here as he comes down the front stretch. Looks like the 26 car moving it over in turns 1 and 2. That's Gary Fast over in 1 and 2. We'll get the Gloss Series sprint cars slowed down and reset for a lineup. Green flag in hand. It's going to be Danny Smith leading him out of turns 3 and 4. Hammer down, followed by Daggett in the 85 and the 25 of Mackey. Your top 3 runners. Still single file coming out of turns 3 and 4. Smith still at the point. Dustin Daggett trying to adjust his line a little bit, slips up a little bit high. That gives a little bit of an advantage to the 25 car of Mackey as he moves up. Watch Boston Reed, the 9 car on the outside, coming out of turn 2. Him and Mackey, the 2 red cars, racing side by side. Still Smith, Daggett, Mackey, Reed. Your 5th spot belonging to Wilson. Those are your top 5 Gloss sprint cars. Danny Smith already making his way up the lap traffic here. We'll watch him work his way through. He's looking for a line to get around the 10 car of Tom Miller. He gets underneath Miller. He's cleared him. He's going to work his way down to the 26 car of Gary Fast. Following in that 2nd spot still is Dustin Daggett. Running 3rd is the 25 of Mackey. 4th goes to Boston Reed. The 5th place goes to Wilson. And the 6th place now moving up is Greg Wheeler in the 16 car. Looks like we had a 10 car of Tom Miller pulling off into the pit area. And still Danny Smith out front now. He works his way underneath the 46 car of Leiskin. Dustin Daggett, he wants to follow. He's looking for a place to move. He darts underneath the 46. He's trying to work his way to the car 4 of Danny Smith. Good battle for that 3rd spot. The 25 of Mackey and the 9 car of Boston Reed doing a battle a little bit further back. Wilson and the 16 car of Greg Wheeler battling for the 4th hole. That gap has closed, folks. Watch the 85 car now. He's worked his way to the bumper of the 4 car of Davis. We got a race now for the point. Your 2 front leaders, the cars of Davis and Daggett, have pulled away a little bit. Excuse me, Davis. Danny Smith and Daggett have pulled away a little bit. Daggett slips up in turn 4. That gives a big advantage now to Smith. He's got 5 car lengths separation. Great battle going on for that 3rd spot. Boston Reed and the 25 Mackey doing battle. Those 2 red cars side by side, lap after lap. Putting on a show as he's weaving his way in and out of lap traffic. Dustin Daggett was trying to take advantage of it. He slipped that Smith would make. They're running 1 and 2 down to turns 3 and 4.
Watch this move. He's rear clear. Go with Danny Smith. That car before.
Plays the move as he gets around the 26 car of Fast. Now he wants to make quick effort to the 15 of Bliss. He gets underneath Bliss as Daggett slips high and loses that separation. Still running 2nd though, Dustin Daggett. Still Danny Smith on the point. Dustin Daggett slips underneath Bliss. Got a little bit of free room now as him and Smith break away from the pack. Still running in the third and fourth spot are Mackey and Boston Reed. Still putting on a show, folks. Those two red cars a little bit further back. Oh, we got a yellow flag here at Winston Motor Speedway as we'll get the sprint slowed down the back stretch. Looked like a car slipped off the apex. We'll get these gloss sprint cars restarted. Danny Smith and Dustin Daggett pulling away from the last cars. Watch the 25 car of Mackey.
Moving up to the back of the pack. Randy Verdi to car number 64.
Out front, followed by Daggett.
One of the lap traffic as they come down the home stretch. Verdi to car number 64.
Daggett was last year's winner in that 85 car. We'll see if he can do it again. He's got to challenge the 4-car of Danny Smith. He's only got, I believe, 4 laps left to do it. Still at the point, the 4-car of Danny Smith. .1 laps on that leader, the car number 4 of Danny Smith. 13.1. White flag lap will be shown the next time they come by for that 4-car. Coming out of turn 4, he's steering down the white flag lap. He's got a lot of room to work here. The 85 of Dustin Daggett trying to move in for that second spot. As they head down the backstretch, it's still the 4-car of Danny Smith. Dustin Daggett jumping to the high side, pedal to the metal. They're coming out of turn 4, picking up the win. The car number 4 of Danny Smith. Daggett for second. Third spot goes to the 9-car of Reed. Fourth belonging to the 25 of Ken Mackey.
They're going to shut her down. One more time. Give it up, Danny Smith. He can hear you. Want to thank all those folks for coming out, those sprint car fans. You guys have sat down in that front row. He's on the car. He can hear you. Give it up. Pat Beebe Memorial. Gonna get the trophy from Dick Beebe. Let's hear it for Dick. Jerry Slade, you guys are awesome. Hope to see you back next summer.